All right, let's try another one. And this one was submitted by Jeffrey. And Jeffrey says, along the same lines, if we're talking about definitions of infidelity, is it possible for an open relationship to work? How does a couple go about setting those boundaries?
It is possible for open relationships to work, and in fact, in many gay male relationships, this does happen all the time. It's not at all uncommon for gay men to have worked this part out because it's part of their subculture, it's part of how they think about relationships, it's a part of how some gay men get their sexual needs met.
Not all, but it's
not all, no, but it's far more common, we know from research, for that to be true in gay male relationships than to be true in lesbian relationships or established heterosexual relationships, for example. So we know it is possible, but that doesn't mean it's easy. I do believe this is difficult, and it probably puts your communication skills really to a test. And there's a great opportunity for feelings to get hurt if the ground rules aren't very clear for this. And I think there has to be an explicit conversation about how this is going to work. And without that conversation, and even sort of a regular updating of that, I think that is an open relationship, by and large, is doomed to failure.
I think that the data would support you on that. That what little research has been done on open relationships suggests that they're much more likely to end. And if I was going to expand on that anyway, I would simply say that think how hard it is to maintain a relationship between two people. How inherently hard that is, because two people are not identical. And when you get intimate with somebody, you're touching their deepest needs, their sort of deepest aspirations and goals for themselves. So the potential for failure to coordinate between two people that get close, really close, is great. It's really hard for just two people to negotiate their managing their deepest needs together. Add a third person, and you're taking what is already a high-wire act and making it high-wire ballet. As Tom said, not impossible, but very, very, very difficult. So if it's going to work at all, couples and open relationships are going to have to recognize in advance just how monumentally difficult the task is that they're taking on and how much burden that's going to place on their communication skills.